Working our way through this problem set, I guess you could say. What do we got going on here? 11. Alright, less than 66x minus some big number. 25. I don't know where this number comes from. 25. What is life going to be like in the year 2514? Boy, no telling. Be interesting, I'm sure. Alright, just like the last problem, we're going to break this up into two separate pieces here. So we have 11. As a matter of fact, I'm going to try to use most of the screen here. So we have 11 is less than 66x minus 2514. Okay. Alright, so we want to solve for x, and that means that we're going to need to, what are we going to need to do? Let's take this over to this side. How about take the 2514 over to the left? In other words, we're adding 2514 to both sides. And 2514 plus 11 is, oh, that's easy. 2525. 2525. Be the 20th caller at 2525. Never mind, it's a long story. Alright, we got to do something with this 66. We need to magically wave our hands and turn that into a 1. And we're going to do that by multiplying 1 over 66 to both sides. Yeah. It doesn't matter which side here. We multiply that on, left or right, doesn't matter. Okay. So now we have 2525 over 66 and x, so we say x is greater than 2525 over 66. Alright, well, that's part of that problem. Yes, which is something like 38.25, or I think it's something like that. If you were to look at that. Let's now let's look at this side right here. Okay, and we're going to scroll down, and we'll go ahead and just rewrite that part of the problem up here. 2514 is less than 13, less than 13. Alright, so let's we're going to add 2514 to both sides, or you could think about it as just taking that directly over. So we have 66x is less than 13 plus 2514. Okay, so we added 2514 to both sides. Now let's go ahead and add those together. So we have 66x is less than, let's see, what is that? 2527. What will the world be like in 2527? Well, I probably won't be around to know. Okay, now we're going to multiply both sides by 1 over 66. won't need to even know math in 2527. I doubt it. The machines will do everything for you. Can we reduce this down? That's the question. 2527 over 66. Will that reduce? I don't think so. 2527. Let's see. 25. Making sure I did that arithmetic. Let's see. That's 7. Yeah, 2527. Okay. All right, let's look at this on a number line. I think it's about that time. It's about that time. So we'll say this is 2527 over 66. Now we're going to draw, what are we using, green? Draw a circle around that because we don't include it. Okay, we don't include it. And then I've already forgotten x is greater than, x is greater than. X is greater than, okay. Alright, this problem is going a little longer than I want. 2525 over 66. And because it's greater than, and doesn't include it, we'll put a circle there. So it's everything in between. Everything in between. And we can write this in interval notation. We're going to put a parenthesis here because we don't include it. Over 66. Now this is actually a really small interval. I guess you'd say it's a small interval because this number here is approximately 3825 if we were looking at the decimal point representation of it. 3825, and this one is 38.28. So sometimes we got to do that so we can kind of get an idea, right? So that's a pretty small interval. So if we were to look at 38.26, which is somewhere right in there, and we came up and plugged it into the original, that should make that a true statement. Alright, well that finishes this problem. We're moving on to bigger and better things. Hopefully you're catching on to all this. We got a few more of these kind of problems and to do. I think we got one more like this. Alright, see you in the next problem.